Like a moth to a flame, it pulls us in. Next thing we know, we're in a now bursting. Tomorrow, I know it all begins again. But where we're needed, we will go. And I'll roll the dice. Haven't you heard? The heroes have returned. Haven't you heard? The heroes have returned.
And thank you for joining us for this evening's episode of Heroes of the Plains. A few shout outs and then we'll jump right into the action. We have our returning sponsor, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, who is incredible. And check out that game. Many of the Heroes of the Plains characters are in it. And so check that out. There is a code for an Electrum chest on the screen and throwing itself around in chat. So grab that and use that in the game. We also have Talon and Claw, who makes fine wood products for games. And they've also recently had a Kickstarter for dice. So branching out into some new exciting places. So check them out. And also you can win one of their dice vaults tonight by paying attention to what's going on in chat. Look for those instructions as we get, I think, about an hour in here. So look for that. You can win a dice vault. And then finally, we have Sirenscape, because epic games need epic sound. You will hear that throughout the evening. And without further ado, turn it over to you, Todd.
Okay, so previously on Heroes of the Plains, lots of things happened. You stole the Hammer of Thor and got in trouble there. You got sent to the Fates themselves and the Tree of Yggdrasil. And they asked you to go throughout the multiverse because you had created so many different timelines, so many versions of this plane of existence, versions of yourselves and versions of others. But they asked you to clean up the timeline and basically arrest, maybe might be the best way to put it, capture, convince other versions of yourselves to return to Yggdrasil for processing. Unfortunately, as this turned out, it's become clear after speaking to Odin himself, this method of processing means basically severing a tree of Yggdrasil, of the entire multiverse, getting rid of not only that variant version of each of you, but also everyone associated with it and that entire version of the prime material plane. You found yourselves in another bubble of a demiplane that Averin had initially created that was specific in use to gather refugees from cataclysmic events around the D&D multiverse as a way of finding a home for those that had been the victims of massive magical explosions, the wrath of gods, of huge calamities, even some unknown. They would go back in time, grab civilians, and bring them to this demiplane as a sanctuary. You found yourselves among them. You met some old friends, and now you are planning to go back to Yggdrasil to face off with the Fates, and at the very least, acquire the version of Orkira, the one that had become a giant golden dragon in another alternate reality, and get her out of that prison. And after casting Scry, Orkira Ildrex peered at a contact that you had on the inside named Radagaskar, a squirrel. And this is where we find ourselves, right inside this massive redwood tree that is also biomechanical at the same time. Some of the very similar instruments you've seen in other time travel and teleportation devices. You feel these giant rings beginning to spin up and circle as magical energy starts exploding around you. And you start to see a portal forming, Alyndra has just completed her spell legend lore about this mysterious contact, and so we begin the game. What are you doing?
So I have received some information from casting this, and this squirrel is one of a variety of creatures, creatures of myth who travel throughout the world tree to as messengers for the powerful. They are troublemakers, shall we say? They are trustworthy, but they thrive on creating chaos and trouble with these other creatures. So
I feel like everything you just said describes Penelope.
I feel like everything you just said describes all of us.
a bit, yes. Perhaps we are these creatures, messengers to the gods' nuclear path. And it seems that our goals would align with theirs regarding the norm.
Okay. Any reason why they would know me?
Did I get any information on that?
You feel like Madagascar kind of has a good beat on just about everybody in general.
Okay, so it's not a me specific, it's an us general kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Rarv, before we go, would you start evacuating all the people at Waterdeep, the version of Waterdeep that's going to get destroyed by the Norn, and we'll go get this dragon and destroy the Norn, and then I guess we'll contact you?
Okay, well, yeah, we'll send you through first, and then I'll go into the portal to Waterdeep, and I'll gather as many people as we can.
There weren't that many people left. They should all be there. So just grab who you can before the Norn destroy the whole timeline?
If you don't see anybody, check underground. They were kind of hiding from a divine level scorching of the surface level in probably substrata.
Yeah, if you know where the yawning portal is, go down the well. You'll find where most of the people should be.
You don't even have to pay right now.
Yeah, I guess that's a positive. That's a net. That's a glass half full thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've never been down there, so that's gonna be exciting for me. When you go there, the moment you step through the portal, the Fates are gonna know exactly where you are, so you need to move fast. I've never visited the prison, so I don't know what you can expect, but good luck. I'm proud of all of you.
So I've heard this a few. Is it Radagaskar? Or is it Ratatoskar?
It's Ratatoskar or Radagaskar, but if you're wondering where Radagast came from in Tolkien, you are correct, sir.
Got it. Okay.
Well, what does this squirrel identify as?
We'll say Ratatoskar.
So
we'll say Ratatoskar for
Okay.
definition purposes. Yeah, Ratatoskar.
Okay.
Is it rat or rad?
Rata
Rata.
with a
Okay.
T.
Tuskar.
And in an attempt to, especially because Orkira spent a lot of time in the last couple of days being upset with portals and telling everybody to slow down, as this portal opens up, she will very specifically look over at Freely and,
You first?
Yes! And like lunge through it. Absolutely.
and then I will follow him.
How do you lunge? You look
My
like head
shield-
first.
Shield out, but
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, empty-handed. My other sword is not in my hand yet, but I just like barrel head first through it. Yeah.
Yeah, you run through and you see Freely just kind of bamf through the portal. You Freely feel uncomfortably stretched. This portal is very skinny in terms of the multiverse. It is been specifically devised to weave in and out of the magical weave that binds the entire multiverse itself. And you have teleported many times before through various means. This seems like the most stealthy portal you've ever been in because you are about one molecule thick. It is an uncomfortable experience as you are now freely spaghetti, and you shoot.
This is not at all what I had in mind about being taller.
Yeah, you are definitely much taller than you've ever been before in the sense of a universe. And you spill out and pop into darkness. What is everyone else doing as Freely teleports through the device and the rings spin up again, maintaining this portal?
I'm right behind him.
Yeah, Briv's walking
It
through.
seems likely that we should all follow.
And this device
I'm
is
right
very
behind him.
familiar to you, Alyndra, as this is very similar to. This seems like an older version of the time machine that you repaired long ago. Some of the.
Do I see a place that one extra bolt might go?
They've got all their bolts. So,
They actually had the instructions. We didn't.
Mm.
You had to make up the instructions as we went
So
along.
that's where that's supposed to go.
yeah, yeah. You're looking at the bolt and you're like, all right. Who goes in the portal next? All right, Orkira, you enter the portal. Same thing happens. You feel yourself get squeezed, and your eyes just bug out as you become like silly string shooting through this portal, and kind of all concepts of space and time leave you at that moment. Freely.
I would just say, you tell me when it resolves, but if he popped into an empty room, the first thing he would do is pop out his moonblade to turn on the lights.
Okay.
So,
You do so. You are in a vast cavern. You cannot even see the ends of things quite yet, as your eyes kind of adjust. Even your dark vision, your eyes are kind of reassembling themselves as you are doing this.
I move a couple of steps because I don't want everybody to drop on my head.
Okay. And everyone else? Briv? Penelope?
Briv's gonna go in last, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Widdle?
Widdle is a little preoccupied. She plans on going into the portal, but she's currently picking a handful of lenses out of a bag and installing them onto her goggles. She now has 8 lenses on her goggles. As she walks into the portal, kind of trips a little bit and falls in.
All right. So, but first, Widdle squeezes through the portal and almost hits Freely and Orkira. Orkira, you have reassembled as well. And then all of a sudden, the butt of Widdle shoots past both of you onto the ground.
Sorry. I'm gonna move quickly, so I'm also out of the way, and I'll produce flame in my hands to try to light up the space as well.
Okay. And Penelope?
See you on the other side, Briv. Whee!
Huzzah.
All right. It's just you now, Briv, on the other side of the portal.
I am going to look around, and then I'm going to, kind of cross my arms. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to whistle for just a little while, and then I'm going to kind of, kick the dirt a little bit, and then just kind of meander into the portal.
You meander into it?
Yeah.
Your slow movement into the portal renders it a much more stable experience for you.
Inadvertent, but okay.
You feel squeezed, but you just become like a tiny little action figure of a Briv as you're shooting through the portal. And yeah, your hair is whisking past, even pieces of metal almost feel like they're falling off of you. And you kind of bounce between worlds, like you hit a world, and then you bounce past a star, and then another world, and then you bounce again, and then you appear in this dark, massive cavern. You've never been in a cavern this big, all of you. You see just darkness, and you find yourself floating, and you have the sense of gravity on this giant rock island that's connected to a massive root, and then another rock island that's connected to a massive root of the world tree. And when you look up, you see the bottom end of the roots of what looks like a mountain range sized tree or larger, just vast and massive above you, as if it's the sky itself. And below you on this rock island is darkness, nothing but the absolute void. You are at the bottom and the end of the D&D multiverse.
Do we need all this light? because I thought we were trying to be stealthy.
Hey, Penelope, you ever talked to a tree this big before?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I talk to a lot of trees. They don't always talk back. You want me to talk to this tree?
I mean, if I could talk to a tree, I would want to talk to this one, right?
Yeah, that's true,
Can I reach her root?
You can. What's your passive perception? I just need to know, Orkira.
Mine's 30.
Okay. Yeah, you see the squirrel sitting there eating a nut.
I mean, okay, so maybe we can talk to the tree after we talk to the squirrel. Hi, we're here. How do you know who I am?
Here now. So you're here to kill Nithog?
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. So you're here to destroy Loki?
No, we're here to.
I am.
I mean, yeah,
I
that's
mean,
like
we would do that also. But
I
that's-
like him.
that's definitely on the list of things. But the main reason we're here is to get a dragon out of the Norn prison and then kill the Norn.
Okay. I don't think you can do that, but I'll help you. We can go down this way.
Okay.
what didst thou mean
Which
by
way?
we cannot do that? And if we cannot do that, why are you so excited to help us?
They are the fates. They control all fate in the universe. You
Well, they're
don't just
assholes.
walk up and stab them. I don't disagree. But we will have
That
to be
was
stealthy.
What I was concerned about is you can't kill destiny because it is interwoven with reality, and if you destroy it, then you destroy reality. We need to go quickly. Or Kira, you said you know how to find what we're looking for, yes?
Yeah, but are we even there? I need to be within.
I think it's 1,000 feet. Hold on, let me check. Locate creature. Yeah.
So you see many branching, literally, roots all going from Rock Island to Rock Island, and there is almost an infinite amount of paths that you can go down. This is planet-sized large in terms of like how many Rock Islands you see in the distance, and at this time, Ratataskar speaks up. Here, I can show you the way, but you need to be quiet and safe. Also, don't fall off the branches. There's nothing down below.
Penelope, if we need to be quiet, could you help with that?
You bet I can.
And she takes her staff of the woodlands and kind of gently taps it on the ground as you see like almost like an invisible dark shadow kind of encompass us as she casts Pass Without Trace.
Okay. Are you ready now?
I will go ahead and cast Locate Creature now because it lasts for an hour, and I'm going to locate the dragon Orkira. And if she becomes within 1,000 feet of me at any time in the next hour, I know where she is.
Okay. Freely.
Divine sense.
Ratataskar is definitely divine-ish. You know, like he's divine. Yes. Yeah.
I just sort of look at Briv and I'm like, you getting a weird vibe off of this bassy talking squirrel? Like, I mean,
We were not gods yesterday, but we are now. So I imagine a squirrel can be as well.
well, here's the thing. Last thing I want to do is get bogged down talking about it. So yeah, here we go. If he tries something, we'll
I
just roll
am
him up.
with thee.
Yeah, we'll roll him up. All right, great.
Huzzah.
Okay. Ready to go.
That was rude. Okay, now let's go this way. Follow me. Be quick. And he just shoots off.
Briv sprints after him.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to go into my spider climb form and click my boot to speed.
Okay. You run after Ratataskar.
Yes.
Orkira at this point wants to take the back of the group so that if somebody falls, she can try to go catch them.
It is very upsetting. You hit your first root, and it is round. It's not like it's almost like trying to walk on a log. It's not. There are no handrails. It is
I would
very uncomfortable, and
I'd
you see
like
this.
to cast Bless, please, just as
Okay.
we walk, just for safety, to give us some aid should someone need a little extra help.
Okay.
I'll
You
have
do
to drop it if we get into stuff, but for the moment. For the moment, you are all blessed.
Thank you. I'm also going to cast Longstrider on everyone.
You may be too far ahead of us, actually, Widdle. to get
Before I sprint off,
Yeah.
I was going to cast Longstrider, but I don't know if I'm there for your bless spell.
You're totally fine to cast. I will say both. You are encapsulated by the bless spell as well as you can cast Longstrider and everybody
You're gonna
else.
but okay, yeah. Okay.
Do you have to continuously be near Peel for Longstrider? I believe you do.
For bless, I think you do. It's 30 feet.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Longstrider's not. You just touch a creature and it's on. So
I just
depending-
high five everyone.
Yeah.
Tell them good luck. Don't fall.
And
Yeah,
what does that do
so
for
fast.
everyone?
It's 10 extra feet, but it's an additional target per level of the spell slot. So it depends on how high of a spell slot you use,
6.
how many you can give.
Six level. So it's 5
Right.
additional targets.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
We each get 10 extra
Everybody.
feet. Hey.
does that work on flying as well as walking?
Yeah, it just says
It
you
does.
get 10 extra feet. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
It's your base.
How long does that last?
Wait, I'm sorry. How much was it? that we're
10
at?
feet.
10
10
feet.
feet for an hour. Hey.
Nice.
And it's not even concentration. Hey.
Yeah. It's a decent spell. It's a decent spell.
Mhm.
Okay, so you are moving along very quickly. Yeah, you do. For you to still have the benefits of bless, Widdle, you're gonna have to stay within 30 feet of the group. So you do move forward. You do have a sense of fear and uncomfortableness as you look into this darkness, this void that you have never seen. There are no stars, there are no plants, there's no debris. There is just the absence of existence underneath you. And you feel like about after 500 feet, there's literally nothing. So after some time, about 5 or 10 minutes, you move through very quickly, following this squirrel. You get to a wooden wall made entirely of the roots of Yggdrasil itself, and you see a large kind of sculpted face in the side of that wall.
What does the face look like? Is it humanoid?
Yeah, it looks humanoid-ish, both masculine and feminine at the same time. And Ratagaskar speaks up. I've brought you to this place now. I won't go no further. You must convince the tree to let you in.
If this thing starts asking us riddles, I'm shooting it.
I just look at Penelope and smile.
Good luck, and tell them I sent you.
Tell who?
The fates.
Oh,
Some big help thou art.
Yeah, I mean,
I showed you the way. You couldn't
Should-
find it without me.
It was literally a straight
kind of
line. Yeah, like we just went down the route we were on. And if they're the fates, don't they already know you helped us?
That's not true. It was not a straight line at all, and I like it better when people say it out loud.
Such a powerful little squirrel.
Yeah, no, we'll say like this,
So
like
helpful.
Well,
like
I guess
a
I won't
squirrel.
show you the way back.
a squirrel that smokes like 2 packs a day got us like straight to this locked door. Thank you.
I don't know.
Thank you.
I
Thank
think he
you.
sounds fine. Also, I got plane shift, so I can get us out of here. Also, how did you know who I was?
Oh, I've delivered messages about you before.
Now, does that sound ominous just because, the gravelly voice thing, or were you trying to sound ominous?
No, I wasn't trying, but if I think about it, they were ominous messages.
I think it was
Oh.
just an alignment of expectations thing. I mean, he's just a squirrel, a little squirrel, and so
No, he's not actually a
not
squirrel.
I have a horn.
Much more powerful.
a unisquirrel.
Were you paying
Briv,
attention
you
to
should.
Conversation about the messenger of the cults thing.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't judge a squirrel by their cover. Come on.
I am just saying that I thought it was a powerful squirrel and would help us in our quest, but apparently it was just kind of, an escort for just a little while.
I
That's what we asked for.
put my hand on Penelope's shoulder and I just say, I believe in you. You got this. And I give her a bardic inspiration. D8.
Widdle, you do have bless on. That it's as long as you were close when I cast it, you're good.
Yeah, this whole time I kind of see this like golden aura. I don't know if that's what bless looks like, but kind of straddling between that and trying to stay close to Radagaskar.
Okay, well, good luck in there, and I hope you have a good time. I'm going to go back and eat some nuts and cheese. Maybe harass an eagle.
Good luck.
No, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're going to kick back when we're going to go battle for the fate of everything. That's cool. Yeah, no, Penelope, maybe show this squirrel what heroes do.
What's that?
Talk to a tree.
Talk to the tree.
Oh, okay. Hello, tree. Oh, am I supposed to?
A good start.
Am I supposed to do a spell?
I mean, if you want.
Wait a minute.
I mean, that would have worked on me, just for the record.
Yeah.
You just kind of hear the groaning of the world tree itself, just kind of settling. And that's
Settling into
Briv
what?
walks forward with chalk and starts to draw a monocle.
No!
On the place. Oh, God. He has chalk in his inventory. He does.
Okay. I got this.
Widdle draws on the
You
mustache.
felt the need to tell me for sure.
I just want to make sure that everybody knows.
Okay. You see Penelope take a little leaf and put it in her mouth and kind of chew it around as she casts Speak with Plants. Hello, tree.
Hello.
What are you doing down here all by yourself?
I am Idrisil.
That's nice. I'm Penelope.
It's nice to meet you.
Orkira, what are we supposed to be? What was our plan?
We're supposed to be asking the tree if we can go in here so that we can go to the place with the Norn and the dragon.
Okay. Excuse me. Would you, would you be okay if we, passed through here?
Yes, Penelope Half-Pint. I would be okay with that.
Oh, that was easy. Okay, thank you.
And go and roll a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Oh, I got great persuasion.
And you have bless.
And bardic inspiration, should you choose to use it.
It's only a one-time thing?
Yeah, it's only once. Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay, and what's the bless do again?
+1 d4.
Okay. Yeah. So that is a 19.
Oh wait, no, not on bless. Sorry, the guidance. I can give you a guidance instead.
Oh, okay.
I will drop bless and give Penelope guidance on this.
So what's that?
The d4.
Oh, okay, 19.
Okay. The mouth opens up.
I wish you the best, Penelope Half-Pint. I appreciate everything that you've done.
And the mouth just opens up and you see this portal, and you see portal not as a physical portal, but you see this tunnel open up, infinite in length, never ending, just a small pinprick of light down in a preposterously large tunnel. And what was your roll again?
19.
It shrinks down to 19 feet, just making you almost violently ill as you watch this tunnel that is infinite just kind of truncate as you persuade the world tree, the tree that holds up the multiverse, just shrinks and becomes just 19 feet long and leads to the outside of a stone wall.
Outside of a stone wall. Okay. Well, here we go. You guys, you ready? Let's go.
Nice job, Penelope.
Yep. Thank you, Tree. Dive in.
I will snuff out my hand and then follow.
Okay. You all go into the tunnel. It is literally made out of Idrisil itself. And you see all these rings as well all around you, and little tiny fireflies are kind of glowing as you enter the tunnel. Then you come to this very specifically stone wall, clearly made out of some kind of magic.
Oh. All right, the next part of the puzzle. Who's up?
Do I see anything with true sight?
This definitely looks like an Alyndra sort of puzzle.
What kind of thing do you pick up with True Sight typically? Anything invisible?
So it's invisible, it's hidden passageways, it's
Through illusions too, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So
Okay.
So it's giving me normal and magical darkness, invisible creatures and objects automatically detect visual illusions and succeed on saving throws against them, and perceive the original form of a shape changer or a creature that is transformed by magic. Furthermore, I can see into the ethereal plane.
Okay, so you see both the stone version and the ethereal version of this wall exists in both places, and you see that it is a hidden door, and there is a 23 button code that you need to basically press in every pebble that's in every crack of the wall in a very specific order, and you can kind of see exactly what order you need to press it.
Okay.
Possibly. Can you go ahead and roll me an Arcana check?
Yes.
I'll give her guidance. Divine luck.
So that's a 21 plus guidance. 23.
Okay.
23 for the 23.
23 for the 23. Yeah, you take a rock out of the wall and then you put it somewhere else in the wall, and you're just watching Alyndra kind of just do something that just looks completely just bonkers strange, and just reassembling the wall a little bit, and then a crack opens in the center of the wall, and it opens almost like elevator doors, and you are flooded with golden light, and you feel air rush out. You see before you a golden glow and a 10-foot wide hallway going very far down immediately, but you won't see more unless you step through.
Briv will step through.
Okay, Briv, you step through. You see several hallways, and down every hallway you see this stone. And it's kind of a white marble-ish stone with golden veins in it. And you see prison cell after prison cell after prison cell that almost seems to go infinitely down multiple hallways. And all of them have some kind of energy glowing from them. Where there would be glass or bars, you see this amber-like pulsing glow, like a force, some kind of force field, and you see just a ridiculous amount of people and creatures.
Briv will try to release every single creature in here. Does he see a way? Does he see a way to actually open cages?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Just for the record, I absolutely hated the movie Cabin in the Woods. Just putting that out there before this goes over.
Spoilers. Orkira, while he's doing the investigation check, Orkira will walk in. Does my locate creature activate?
Yes, it does. You do sense where the dragon version of you, the golden dragon version of you from the alternate reality is.
It's an 18.
Quite a bit a ways. Okay, and what'd you get?
18 on investigation.
You look around, you're looking around the walls and everything, and there are no buttons, there are no handles, there's nothing.
I am going to try to let me just make sure that I still have this. Yes, I am going to try to cast Dispel Magic on the nearest creature's gate.
Okay.
Doesn't matter which one.
Yeah, you're not looking for anything specific?
I am seeing if Dispel Magic works.
Okay. The first one you walk up to is unsettling because initially you can't quite.
Oh no.
We've just lost Todd. Oh no.
We won! We won!
Did we though? Also, B-Dave, you're muted. I just
See,
like.
I
through
said
the
AoE's
opaqueness.
done. We got him.
Is that how that works?
I
Oh,
see
back.
me. Am I
All
back?
right, you're back.
You're
Okay,
back now.
so-
yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to see. Does everyone else enter the hallway? So you're messing about.
Of course,
And you
yeah.
cast Dispel Magic at this moment. I need perception checks from everyone.
What does my 30 get me?
It gets you the thing.
I got a 2 and
I mean,
a
I'll-
3, so Free Leash is back in Briv's play with this.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
I did roll a 29.
Wow.
You did roll a 29. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a rolled 19 with a passive 22. So.
Okay.
23.
I like the rolls in particular because, well, there's a higher chance of wild magic surges, to be frank. So,
I mean, it happened last time, so yeah.
right as Briv casts the spell magic, yeah, the wall comes down, and you see written above it in Primordial, it says dolls. Just dolls. And the shield comes down, and there are about 100 Jester Joes and about 100 machetes.
Oh, God.
Yeah!
I'm going
to tell you.
I look over at Alyndra and I'm like,
Hail! I am thine liberator. Thou dost owe me fealty, and thou shouldst join us in our fight against the evil Norn.
Ah, Machete, I never thought I was going to see you again.
You see like 100 machetes all at the same time. We never thought we'd see you again.
Wait,
Roll
this is good
persuasion.
press, bad press. Yeah, right.
I would. I'd like
Who's
to.
persuading?
Well, Briv. Briv is
Okay.
trying to make them swear fealty to him.
Or here's trying to sound out the primordial on top of the thing. Is like, I'm still learning how to. Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
That is a high charisma score that Briv Steelmarrow has. So that is going to be a 28. If I did that. Yeah, wait. What is 9 plus 19?
That's
Yes.
a 28.
20, 28.
Yeah, 28. Yep.
The more you know.
Yeah. Math.
You hear all these tiny voices. We swear fealty. We swear fealty, liberator.
Huzzah. Now,
Whose soul do you want us to take?
no souls yet, but possibly the Norn.
Nithald, do we know that guy? Because apparently he's got it coming.
Just wait for me to tell thee which souls to take, and once I say it, jump on it. Like stink on mess.
Are we?
You see all these like little Jester Joes and these little machetes like brandishing their weapons, and they start kind of swarming around Briv and like
Briv?
crawling up Briv onto his shoulders.
Art thou any of these still in the packaging?
Wasn't that the cell we just took them out of?
We-
We destroyed
broke
all
the
of their
blister
collective
pack.
Blister
value.
pack is burst.
Yes.
Only
All
that
the
Jester.
value, just those were worth so many gold, and now
Only that Jester Joe. We don't like that Jester Joe. We keep him in the packaging.
That's dark.
Very dark, but let us go along now. And basically, Briv is saying that now that I know that this works, we probably should try to come back and release these captives. No one belongs in a cage.
I agree. The dragon is, and I will point in the direction the dragon is. The dragon's that way. Do we want to go get the dragon first, and then like release who we
Sure.
can on the way out?
Well, yeah, I definitely
Perhaps
think Dragon.
Dragon.
She's probably gonna be pretty helpful in a scrap. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely
yeah.
Dragon first.
Yeah.
And she's fading away, so we gotta hurry.
Yeah.
All right. You start moving along. down the hallway, and you see variants of yourselves. You see, very upsetting for you, Freely, you see an entire group of vampires just stalking backwards and forwards behind one of the amber walls, staring at you.
Me?
They're leering at you. Oh, yeah, there's a vampire Freely amongst them.
What? Freely, how did you let this happen?
Who are you?
Widdle?
Calm Freely.
Is there a not vampire Widdle in there? Is there reverse Widdle?
With a bunch of vampires?
That would be
Not
dead
anymore.
Widdle.
Yeah.
Is non-vampire Widdle in there? Well, she was.
Yeah, she used to be.
I'm gonna come back and have a word with you about this, but stay mission.
Briv strolls through and just says, Ventru sucks. And keeps like walking.
Oh, I'm just gonna back away.
Oh yeah, that's
You know, I'm gonna summon my warlock hex weapon that I can make look like anything. What? Okay, sorry. Stay on target. Stay on target. Stay on target.
One prisoner at a time.
It's true. Just took some willpower damage. It's fine. Okay.
I will continue to lead everybody in the direction I feel the dragon.
Okay, Alyndra, for you, your true sight is picking up something very strange. All of these energy walls are connected, and even though Briv cast the spell magic, the wall comes back up very soon after the dolls escape. And you see like little kind of almost like the golden veins that you see in the walls themselves are transmitting some type of magic to these kind of force shields. And they all seem to be coalescing much further down the hallways.
Can I tell what kind of magic it is?
It is definitely abjuration.
Okay. So it's the veins that are in the stone that are feeding this. It's woven through. Right. We have a few options here then. I suppose perhaps we need to cast the dispel on the veins of magic themselves rather than the cell doors.
Is this like one place is the power source? And maybe we need to find the power source to where all this
It could be, yes.
I mean, I still think we
so,
should
it's
go get
down
the
the
dragon.
hall.
Yeah, maybe we should get the dragon first.
All right.
Because, fading and also dragon. And then, yeah, maybe we go find the center place and Briv cast a spell on that.
Okay.
Do that as well.
And then I bamf us out of here.
Okay, you continue to move forward. You do see, again, you see a full cackling demon as you walk by. It looks very much like Penelope Half-Pint with curling horns and red eyes and two rows of teeth inside her mouth. You see a Briv made entirely of iron. You see all of these versions of yourselves, but also versions of other people on top of this. As you pass cell after cell after cell, you go further down this hallway. The hallway itself is about 1,000 feet. You're heading in the direction of Orkira. Continue to move forward.
We got Long Strider and ticking time clock. Let's do this. Yeah.
Okay.
Orkira, can we do sending? Yeah. And
I can try.
I mean, I can as well, but that might be a faster way to find Dragon you.
Do you want to send the sending while I'm
Sure.
concentrating on the locating, and then maybe we can triangulate from there?
I will
Also, maybe she doesn't want to hear from me.
Fair.
Why would that be?
I will cast sending to Dragon Orkira and say, hello, Dragon Orkira. It is Elf Alyndra. We were in Waterdeep together. There were undead and creatures and adventures. we're here to help now.
Oh, I thought you did help, and me being in prison, was that helping?
It's been decided. No, I don't. It's good.
But now we know the sending work. We can explain the details when we get there. I mean, she's got to be within 1,000 feet.
I'll cast a second one.
Welcome to my world, Alyndra.
I will cast a second one and say,
We decided we made the wrong choice. We are here. Where are you? Here. Please be specific.
Oh, the walls are all white and glowy, and there's like an amber wall, and I can hear. I think I can hear all of you talking, but I'm a dragon, so.
can you make... I can't do it again. Arg. I want my group chat back up.
She's got to be within 1,000 feet, and I know she's in that direction. So at least we now know sending
Let
works
us
in this
go.
place.
Let us go.
You
And
see
if
a
we
little.
find the central thing, then we should destroy it
She
as
thinks
well.
she can hear us.
You see a silver humanoid walk up to you. Hello! What are you doing here?
Sorry, busy, bye. And I'm going to try to just walk away.
We have intruders!
We gotta go quickly. Let's go.
I try to kill it.
Yeah, we're
before
about to roll this up. Yeah, no, I think
Yeah.
Freely and Briv are both like, what?
It's going to be destroyed before it can send off a message.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys take
I'm
care of it.
trying.
We're gonna go get the dragon. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Go ahead and everyone roll initiative.
Yes.
We're in it.
We're doing violence.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
appreciate the moment it's like, what are you doing here? It was done for.
You're probably right, but Orkira's gonna try.
All right.
Do you need us to
Penelope got 19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
24.
Whoa.
17?
17 for Orkira.
17 for Briv as well.
Your dex is probably better than mine, so you're probably going before me.
All right, Widdle.
It's choice in 5e.
14.
Tie goes to choice, not dex anymore.
And Alyndra.
5.
5. Okay. And all right, go ahead and first person up is Freely. What you doing, Freely?
This is 20. Ooh, is 27 enough to hit it?
Yeah, 27's enough to hit it.
Okay. All right. Then is 22 enough to hit it?
22 is enough to hit it as well, yes.
All right. Then I'm gonna drop 2 attacks with the meteor sword and 2 level 1 smites. So
And I apologize, Adam. Briv will also go immediately after him. Then we'll go back into a normal initiative order. Sorry.
okay.
Okay.
So that's 24 on the first hit,
Okay.
and 22 on the second hit.
And 22 on the second hit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For a total.
Lucky I still have it in front of me here. 24 and 22, 46.
All right. You do 46 points of damage. You stab it twice with your sword.
Yup.
It's still up. All right. Go ahead and roll. Briv, you want to make your attack?
Go ahead.
No,
Briv.
I'm done. Yep.
So I want to I kind of turn to the action figures, not dolls, all around me, and simply say, "Plug its holes," and then basically I go and attack it with steadfast. And let's see. First roll is a 20 on the die.
Okay.
Hey!
29. And second roll is dirty 20. Does that hit?
Both hit.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and smite on the critical.
On a 20, you have to.
Yeah, and so, oh goodness, that is a lot of dice I gotta roll. Let's see. Let me try to do it here.
Why is life so hard?
Oh, poor
So
you.
much math.
So many.
So much
dice.
math.
Oh, it's okay. We'll wait. We're happy to wait for the math.
And then there's one for improved divine smite. So there we go there. Let's see. Oh, it looked like a good roll. All right, so then
While he's mathing, can I ask? You said it was a silver creature.
Yes.
Can we get a little more description?
It is a silver construct made to be humanoid. It seems, it has a sword that is part of its right arm, and it also has a gun in its left.
Okay.
okay, so that's that smite critical right there. 85 points of damage.
It doesn't have a gun or a sword anymore. It's got a death. It's got a
I
lot of
don't
death.
think they're friends, and it explodes with divine. And explain to me how this thing dies.
So as the creature walks up, starts to act like it's about to go, Freely was a little closer, but we reacted very, very close to the same time, and he kind of swings and attacks, and I take a few steps forward and say that to the action figures, and they start to just jump all over like little dolls that are animated with life somehow. And they start pulling its mouth closed and all kinds of stuff, and then basically trying not to harm the dolls and make them any less mint than they are now that they're out of their package. I slice through, deftly through, and basically just one shoulder down to other hip, slice it in two. And as it does, the divine energy, kind of bluish for Briv, comes out of Steadfast, which is in great sword configuration right now, and you see that it just kind of starts burning all its innards, and falls to the ground.
Okay. And it does so. It just explodes everywhere, and little pieces just riddle the floor, sliding around everywhere, and it is no longer speaking, and you kind of hear like a final mechanical voice,
and I step on it with my boot.
And it crackles, and then you hear 2 dimension doors open up on either side of the hallway, just and a large mechanical, almost like steel spider crawls its way through the portal. And at the other end of the hallway at the same time, this almost dragon-like creature, also made out of steel, appears through a dimension door and crawls its way out, extremely large, filling the size of the hallway, and hisses and roars. Yes, Freely?
2 quick questions. One, are these contraptions between us and Orkira's cell?
Yes.
Second question, the gun that the silver thing had, is it attached or was it carrying a gun?
It's attached.
Okay, because I was like, I remember Penelope. I know how this works. Okay, cool.
Which one of the creatures do we have to go through in order to get to the dragon cell?
Because
you said one opens.
The dragon-like one that has no wings is the one that is in front of you at this moment.
And that's the one that's in the direction of the dragon Orkira's cell. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm pointing in that direction as like, that's the one we got to get through.
Some questions of timing there, though. So that was, just my first attack. Does that happen, like, in reaction?
It does happen after.
Can I move at this point?
Yeah, you can make some movement.
Okay, so I'm just going to use all of my movement to try to, if I'm understanding this right, there's 2 hallways. Is that right?
You're in one hallway.
Okay, one hallway, and there are 2 creatures
on either
that are both behind us and in front of us? Or
yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, I'm going to charge forward then, and I am just trying to position myself between it and the rest of the party, and I'm just trying. I will try to distract it the next time, to see if people can slide through.
All right, Penelope, it is your turn. What are you doing? and the spider just fills. It's making sure it's like elongating all of its legs to try and make sure like nothing can get past us. And it has these beady, glowing reddish eyes.
So it's the spider that seems to be ready to attack us, or the dragon?
They're both rearing up.
And
But
Briv
this-
has positioned himself against the dragon.
Between it and the dragon without wings. It's more like a
Big lizard.
Yes.
Okay. Penelope will, knowing that all you guys have the dragon handled, she's going to focus her attention on the spider, and she's going to turn around and say, "Things are about to get hot in here," and she's going to cast heat metal on it.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Tell me about heat metal.
Okay, so choose one manufactured metal object you can see within range. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature within physical contact of the object takes a certain amount of damage, which I'm going to cast at a higher level. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action to continue damaging it. So that'll be 4d8.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that's gonna be 13 points.
Okay, so this spidery creature that is currently behind you just glows red hot white, and you can kind of feel the heat wafting through the hallway as Penelope Half-Pint casts heat metal on it, but seems resistant to the heat. It seems to kind of absorb some of the energy, but it does look like it's taken some damages. Some of the metal on the outside seems to bubble.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
All right. And now this weird steel lizard creature is going to act. It immediately roars at all of you and screams, and its jaw unhinges, and you see these almost sword-sized teeth and fangs all erupt out and kind of oscillate in and out of its teeth, out of its jaw. And everyone needs to make me a Constitution saving throw. Saving throw 19.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Are
I'm
we
gonna-
blessed? Does that help?
No, blessed is over.
Oh.
I'm going to spend one of my halfling lucks.
Okay.
Or not,
Not-
halfling luck, my feet luck, but spend one.
Not sure if anybody's within. I don't know how close the creature was to us when it appeared out of the dimension.
What's the radius of your paladin ability?
It is 10 feet.
Yeah, you have moved ahead of everybody.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna then use my inspiration to try that again. Nope.
I got to 19.
26.
16.
16 for me too.
All right,
13.
everyone who failed takes
One
27. Okay.
quick second. Penelope, did you use your bardic inspiration?
Oh, that's a D8?
Yep.
Thank you. I shall use that. Hopefully we can get something. Oh, with an 8. Yes. So that makes it like a 20 something. Thank
Nice.
you. Nice.
Very good.
Yeah.
Everyone who failed, you take 27 points of thunder damage, and you have to drop everything that you're holding.
Ooh.
And you are stunned for 1 minute.
Oh.
So you are able to make another save at the beginning of each of your turns.
Did any of us actually get? Did any of us fail?
I did.
Ah, okay.
I did too.
Oh, okay.
All right. And that's its action. Now we are on Briv Steelmarrow again. Because you took the initial action.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack this creature. I would definitely try to see, maybe because I've been playing a lot of Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, is there anything like that looks, kind of like a weakness or anything on the creature, or does it look like I just need to shred it up?
Button?
Yeah. You can go ahead and make a perception check or an insight check.
So to clarify, though, I'm not doing this in lieu of attacking it. I'm trying to see, quickly if I can gauge anything.
I'll allow you to try to gauge something, but this is a little Briv's.
Did you say perception check?
Yeah, more insight check, really.
Okay, insight. That's fine. I mean, he's very trained in that. 16. He also is a warrior, so.
That's true.
But yeah, 16.
Yeah, you don't see anything in particular that looks like a giant off button.
Then I'm just going to hack at it. First, I am going to use a bonus action to. I am going to channel divinity, and so as I do, I raise the sword. You see the blue energy just kind of slam down into me, and then I just lunge forward at the creature, peerless athlete. So next 10 minutes, advantage on athletics and acrobatics checks. And then the amount I can carry, push, drag, and lift is doubled, and I can jump farther. And so at this point, I'm going to try to get just completely up in its grill and get it to pay attention to me. Attack there.
Okay.
And the first one's a 28. Did that hit?
It most definitely did. Yes, it did. Yep.
And then the second. Yeah, the second one is a 27, and so I am going to go ahead and smite with both of those as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to use. Let's see, which kind am I using here? I'm going to go in and use the 4th level and the 2nd level because I want to leave those 3rd levels for Dispel Magic.
Okay.
So, all right. That. Do you want me to just get on this and get back to
you? Go ahead and start rolling those dice for me, and we're gonna move along to Orkira. Well, you're being stunned. Yep, you can go ahead and make a saving throw. It's the start of your turn.
Well, wait a second. I didn't get to do another thing, and I was top of initiative.
No, what happened was I made an error because Briv initiated the attack, and I had you go first, even though Briv's like I just hit it in the face. So he had
But does that mean he's next though?
But then we went back
attack.
to the top of the order. Yeah, didn't we?
Yeah, but we're back around to the next round. I mean, I fought it too, and I had a higher initiative.
No. What I'm saying,
ahead of Orkira.
like he had the initial surprise action basically, and now we're in initiative, and that's why I had him after you.
Beat me though. Now.
Yeah, but you already got your attack. That's what I'm saying. We're not at the bottom. We haven't gotten to our.
He attacked the other robot too. He hit it for 85 points of damage.
Yeah, at the very that action was supposed to happen at the very. Oh,
okay.
You're right. What happened here?
Okay, but you just
we
tell me
thought
when I
you
go,
just
man.
let Freely and Briv do a surprise round.
Briv's not at the top of initiative. He's got a 17. You've got 24. Penelope has a 19. So, yeah, we're fine. We're still on course. So
just tell me when I do something, man.
Yeah. Orkira, do you want to roll?
Stunned.
Yes, you can roll to save.
Okay.
Yeah. It's at the start of your
Nope,
turn.
that's a natural 1.
Oh my God.
So yay, wild magic. I continue to stand there. Fortunately, I didn't have anything in my hands because everything's in my bag, but otherwise I'm just standing there. Somewhere in the back of my head, I'm like, I can do that too, but it doesn't last this long. But yeah.
Okay, Widdle, what are you doing?
Stunned.
I'm stunned, so I have to save. What was the save again?
It's 19. Constitution save.
That was 50 points of damage between the 2 attacks. Oh.
Yikes.
I did not save. I got a 17.
You are still unconscious, and that brings us to Alyndra.
Stunned. She's stunned. She's not unconscious. That's different. Oh God, no.
Alyndra?
We don't have time. We don't have time. We don't have time. I will upcast banishment and hit both of the creatures.
Okay.
It's a charisma 18 save.
How charismatic are a bunch of constructs?
Hopefully not very. That's my thinking. Not much force of personality. Lots of force, not much personality.
They both have minuses. They both disappear.
Okay, did they make the noise to indicate whether or not they are if this is their native plane of existence or not?
They are definitely coming back.
Okay, we have 1 minute. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Briv is going to stay behind the party where they should theoretically reappear, and just says, "Holler if thou dost need me."
Okay.
'Cause, I mean,
And
it's relatively close, right? Where we think Orkira is.
Yep.
Okay.
all right, so
We might-
you've got Orkira on the
we see.
ground.
We have 2 unconscious friends.
We're stunned, so we're standing, but we're not. Yeah.
Oh,
What do we
I didn't
do
realize
for that?
Can we shake them out of it? I put my hand on Orkira's shoulder and I shake her.
Yeah, they
Orkira?
do.
I go stand
you're
next
going
to
to-
them to help them
Okay.
on their saving throw.
I will go ahead and allow you to like shake the crap out of them, and it is a magical stun. But I will give you advantage on your saving throws. Each person who is currently stunned,
Okay.
roll with
I-
advantage.
I head to Orkira's cell because who knows if they're going to be able to wake them up in time. So I stay on the mission.
We don't know where it is without Orkira.
I mean, it's
Well,
close.
you know a
We
direction,
can look.
yeah.
We can look inside. It's a dragon. Like I mean, I'll
Fair.
know her if I see her.
Briv, how much was your bonus?
+4.
Then
no,
I make
no,
it.
no, no. Yes, +4. Sorry.
Then I make it. Ah! Ah!
We have to
God,
go.
what happened to them?
We have to go. We have to go.
They're gone, but not for long. We need to
Okay,
get out.
Disappeared.
Was the
And-
+4 for everyone who was stunned or just Orkira?
Well, Briv is literally walking where you can bask in mine presence as thou dost try to shake thyself free. So yes, like I get close enough to you that hopefully it will apply.
Okay.
All right. So, Widdle, do you roll?
I rolled 115, so
+4.
if you're close enough, that would be a 19,
Yeah. So you're out of it. You're conscious suddenly.
and the advantage would have
Well,
been a
not
20.
stunned, but you weren't unconscious. You were just stunned. Sorry. And
Okay, let's go. That way.
I was stunned by Briv's armor.
Freely, you start running ahead, and between Freely and the rest of you, the large lizard-like creature reappears through plane shift.
But
It's-
I'm past it.
Yeah, you're behind it.
Perfect. All right. I stay on the mission.
Who made it?
And we
past?
are still in initiative.
Okay.
So Freely, you are at the top.
I'm at the top, but I'm the only one
While
closest to
it
it.
is banished, it is incapacitated. So
Oh, it
you
is
should be able to
incapacitated?
Cast a spell.
Oh, okay. Well,
Unless
that's
it ends
fine.
up on its native plane, because it's not its native plane.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Then I'll allow it. Yep. You're right. Okay. So it does not reappear. You start running.
Go, Freely,
Uh,
go, go, go.
yeah,
And we're right
yeah.
behind you.
Yeah. Do I see her?
Not yet. I mean, you're pointing out the direction. How fast is everybody moving? Like, is everyone rushing ahead? What's happening?
Briv was hanging back to stay with where he thinks these creatures are going to come back.
Okay.
Once we're all past,
Briv, come on. We're gonna go.
Okay.
I'm just keeping up with Orkira.
Okay. All right. You go around the corner and you do see a massive cell, and you see the golden dragon that is Orkira in that cell. It's taking up much of this particular hallway. And you just hear it. Hi.
Is there any obvious like door handle or off switch or anything?
No, there is not.
Briv, we need your dispel.
Yeah. I found good news, bad news. Good news, I found her. Bad news, there's no button. Open sesame. Let her out.
Here. But the other creatures are going to come back when I do this.
I have dispel
don't do
magic.
Then I won't
Keep
get us in.
them
No,
away.
there's a way to do this that it won't come. That we can get in and out. I was okay.
It's simple. Penelope will cast dispel magic.
Okay. And what is it? What do I have to roll for dispel magic? It does fail. It just comes down.
Okay.
It is temporary though.
Thanks, Penelope.
We have to go.
And just it shrinks and like folds its wings down and kind of like huddles very close to the ground and crawls out of this very small cell into the hallway.
Canst thou turn into like a humanoid? I've heard that some mighty dragons could do this.
Yeah, I guess that might be a smart thing to do
Be
right
a
now.
little more convenient.
And Orkira polymorphs into a tiny golden kobold with wings.
Hi. Is this small enough for all of you?
Mostly, is it small enough for you so that you can fit?
Aren't thou cute as a button?
Do we want to just leave, or are we still trying? Now that the alarms are off, are we still trying to bring everything down?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
that.
I mean, we still need to stop this from happening. They're still going to eradicate like entire realities. So
We
I
open
don't
all
know.
the cells and we defeat the Norn. That's the to-do list.
Wait,
It's not.
excuse me. I realize that we're all just like the Norns are bad, but I mean, are we sure that literally everyone here is like wrongfully in prison? Because those vampire asses look pretty committed to badness. You know, are we sure we just want to let everybody out?
Anarchy, yeah.
Okay,
Aye.
let's do it.
I don't know how we have enough time to pick and choose, and I don't want to be the person that does.
Let's do it.
I didn't even want to be. Yeah, let's go.
Bear Ratlock, in my time as an attorney, I discovered that if a judge is corrupt, then all of their sentences that they have proclaimed get rescinded. And so therefore the Norn are corrupt. And so all of these prisoners should go free. And if they are still evil, I'm sure they'll do something else evil, and then they will be imprisoned again. But hopefully they won't have a corrupt judge this time.
I'm convinced, however, that how are we going to find them?
Well, I don't know how we find them, but shouldn't we start with finding where the central place is that has all the power that's powering all the cells?
That's fine. They all just like came out of Dimension Door before. They just like appeared. So, and this hallway seems to go like forever. So, again, don't get me wrong. Super down with the jailbreak. I just don't know how to proceed.
Alyndra, you can see exactly the direction that all these little veins are kind of heading towards. They all
Crossing.
branch from the same river
Okay,
of magic, for sure.
it's that way.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's go that way.
All right. Are you all sticking together?
Yeah.
Okay. You start. You move ahead, and you don't see any other robotic creatures. It does take quite a bit of time, and you do get to the central hub, and you see what is basically a pedestal with a kind of gooey, amberish, kind of amorphous blob in the center, and that's where all these little golden tendrils are coming from the wall, or like centering on and connecting to.
Does it look sentient?
It's hard to determine what looks sentient and what doesn't.
Art
But
thou alive?
it does
I
not
just yell
respond. The
out.
big glowing amber orb does not respond to you.
And then I do have a good way to say. So I actually fingers the temple and try to telepathically speak with the creature. And if it's sentient, I will be able to.
Okay, yeah, you don't get any sentience off this thing.
It's not alive. Let's kill it. And then Ruben's gonna go in.
Yeah, that
And,
sentence is quite counterintuitive.
What makes sense for Briv? Once that's done, get close and I'll plane shift us out of here.
And so basically, I'm trying to either hack it quickly, or if I need to dispel magic, I will take hands with Penelope and anyone else who can do that. And through the power of friendship and just badassery, we will dispel it.
Yeah, you try to put your greatsword to it, and it just kind of kongs. You get the sense that perhaps some magic is required to shut this down.
Penelope,
Ready.
does anyone else know this magic? Very well. It is a circle of two.
Not today, I don't.
I'm more of a hands-on type practitioner.
All right, you cast the spell magic.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
All right, what do I need to save for? We do need to save for this one.
We would make
they
a
roll.
caster check if
Yep.
needed. If it's the 3rd level or below effect,
Yeah.
then it is automatic. If it's higher than that, we need to roll.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I have
Can we get
foreseen
like
this
a help
moment.
action? Oh, okay, never mind.
It is an 18 on the dice.
Oh,
So
wow.
that would be a for Briv. That would be a 22. Is that higher for Penelope?
Yes.
Okay.
It is higher. Is it higher than Penelope, or does Penelope have
What's your caster? Is your wisdom a 20? Hope.
It's an 18.
Okay, so it's the same. It's the same.
Okay, all right. And what's the difficulty then?
They beat a 9th level spell, so.
Yeah, they did. Okay. Yep. The orb itself just dissipates, and all the glowing energy kind of dies in all of the hallways, and just kind of like moves in a wave around, and the entire area stops glowing. This amber glow stops, and you're left in kind of a dim light, and you hear the sound of like hundreds of creatures and mortals just running around screaming.
All right, everybody get close. I'm gonna get us out of here.
Okay.
That's it? We're just gonna leave them and not fight the Norn or Loki? Okay, let's go.
I mean,
Is that what we are doing?
Yeah.
No, we haven't done the job.
We gotta go face the Norn.
I'm not certain that we can kill the Norn, but I am actually okay with trying.
okay. I'll keep the plane shift in my back pocket. I don't know where to find the Norn. Where do we go?
Alyndra, you know you got about 10 seconds left in this minute.
Where
Jester
can we
Joes
go?
and machetes.
Yeah, I hit thaumaturgy when all of the different us's are entering the hallway. I say, any of you that are heroes, where are the Norns? Those of you that want revenge, come with us too. Where are they?
And as he calls this out, I will cast Locate Creature on one of the 3 Norn that I remember seeing at our trial.
Nice.
All right, and there's no save versus that locate creature, correct?
Nope. If they're within 1,000 feet, I know what direction they are. And if they're moving, I know that they're moving, and yeah.
Yeah, they are directly above you. Yeah.
They're like one floor up?
Not one floor up, several floors up. But yeah.
That way.
And I just point.
I've got a lock on one of them.
So into the trunk of the well tree?
Or I
Up
don't
the
know. I don't know what's
branches?
up there. I just know that they're in that direction.
Are there any stairs?
We need to go.
You do see a set of stairs at the end of one of the hallways leading up and leading down.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm running.
All right, you all run ahead. You start heading up the stairs, and at this moment, dimension door opens up, and this steel-like draconic creature crawls back out of its dimension door. And behind you, another dimension door opens up, and this steel spider, still kind of bubbling from the heat metal that Penelope cast on it, appears at the bottom of the stairs as you are running up the stairs. And we'll go ahead and keep initiative order freely. What are you doing?
So which one is ahead of us?
Directly ahead of you is the lizard-like steel creature. It's all of its little fins on the back of it are razor sharp.
And this is the one that Briv already hit once, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This time you see as I run towards him, I just hold out my hand and the shadows coalesce into my hand again, forming my shadow blade. And I'm gonna cast that at a higher level and gonna go ahead and lay into it twice.
You're using the shadow blade or shadow blade?
My one that I summoned, not the other one that
okay.
Yeah,
I just
right.
point of clarification on that one.
Yeah. The lowest I've got is a 17. Is that enough?
No.
You know what? That's weird because I'm blessed by the gods and we're about to make it enough. Yeah. Yep. Favored by the gods. So that 17 is about to become a 23.
Okay.
Yep. I'm not missing this. And the second one, that's a 19 on the die, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be enough. Okay. This time, I'm going to put 2 level 2 smites into this thing. So, it's all goes together.
And while you're doing that, a arc of wild magic strikes Orkira, and Orkira, you are you holding anything in your hand at this moment?
No, I've got everything in my bag.
Yeah? Okay. You feel like your hand glows yellow suddenly. Your right hand.
Oh. Yellow, not fiery, just
No,
yellow?
not fiery. It's just yellow.
Okay.
It smells.
And
good.
there's a strange smell, like an odor. It's kind of pleasant, maybe kind of unpleasant at the same time. And you feel like it's kind of gooey.
My hand?
Yes, your hand becomes gooey.
Oh, I knew there was gonna be bad things that happened when I turned into a god.
Yeah, you move your hand and the knuckles go backwards. Like
I mean, that's normal. I'm double jointed. That's that's one of the things I got when the Cybriex poked me. I could just do the thing, and yeah.
Important point of clarification. Even though the amber lights went off, we are not in dim light, correct? It's fairly well lit.
you are in dim light.
I am in dim light. Oh,
Yeah.
Double check here. Oh, okay. Neither of them became 20s. That's cool.
Okay.
70 points of damage total.
All right. just laying it down.
So it was 50 for me earlier, and yeah.
Yep.
But I loosened it for you.
It's true. I'm gonna go ahead and let me drop a defensive flourish on that because this thing might hit me back, and I'm not looking forward to that. So, gonna add another 5 points of damage, so 75, and my AC is gonna go up by 5.
Okay.
Yep. That's it.
Okay, you've done an incredible amount of damage, and you knock several of these steel teeth that just embed themselves immediately into the wall at this moment. Orkira, your hand is completely made out of cheese at this moment, and it's crawling up your arm.
Oh,
My hand is the cheese? What is crawling up my arm?
You have a cheese hand.
I mean, there are worse fates.
If you get
verify.
hungry.
You all put a lot of effort into saving this hand, and now this.
For clarification from Lauren, does Orkira know what's going to happen when I touch something?
You do sense that you are one with the cheese.
Okay, all right.
This is like infectious.
Okay, I'm just making sure because any of the stuff that I was going to do if I didn't know did involve touching other things. Okay.
Penelope
this-
Half-Pint, you're on deck. Oh, I'm just letting you know. Yeah.
Okay. Which is closer to the spider creature or the dragon creature?
The dragon creature for sure.
Yeah, I'm touching the dragon creature.
Okay. Well,
It turns to cheese. I would like it to turn into the softest cheese imaginable because I have fire and I would like to make it melt.
yeah, you'll have to wait till your turn to try to turn it into cheese.
I'm sorry. I thought you were describing
No,
because it was my turn.
Yeah,
Okay, well
I
now
was
y'all
letting
know
you
what I'm
know
gonna do.
during the dice rolling. I apologize. So
Okay.
Penelope Half-Pint, what are you doing?
can you, as a druid, can you describe the area for me?
Yeah, you
is
are
it
on
small?
a marble staircase that is both going down and up. At the very top of it, you have this strange metal predator that is like a giant lizard, large construct, and razor sharp teeth that Freely and Briv have just knocked the snot out of, hissing and growling at you. And at the bottom of the stairs where you just came from, the steel spider has crawled out of Dimension Door and is at the very bottom of the stairs. So that's kind of where you find yourself. You're about within 30 feet of this predator, this steel predator, and you are 30 feet away from the spider as well.
Okay. Seems like it's a kind of at least a little small of an area to do some of the things I want to do. So Penelope's going to pull out of her bag this almost see-through opal, and she's gonna rub it in her hands, and she's gonna run down the stairs and position herself at the edge of everyone else. And she's just gonna say, well, if you didn't like the heat, maybe you'll like the light. And she's gonna throw out her hands in like a Kamehameha kind of style, and she's gonna cast Sunbeam.
Okay, what does Sunbeam do?
A beam of brilliant light flashes out from my hand, 60-foot long line. Each creature in line must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed
Okay.
save, it'll take 68 radiant damage and be blinded. If
You know what Sunbeam doesn't do? Create daylight.
I know.
Yeah, right?
And what was the saving throw again?
Con 17.
It fails.
We're all salty about this.
So it is
So
blinded,
salty.
and it takes 28 points of radiant damage.
Again, it's like chill touch, which is neither chill nor touch. Yep.
28 points of radiant damage? Okay.
Yes, and it's blinded.
Yeah, it does not appear to it doesn't wince in any way at all. It continues to move forward. And that is your turn. And at this moment, it's gonna take its attack. And that is terrible news. It roars again. Nah, yeah, it roars again. Everyone make a Constitution 19 saving throw.
Are we all close to Briv this time?
You are all close to Briv, for sure.
Okay.
Because of that, I made it.
I have an inspiration I'm going to use.
Go ahead.
I have a natural 20.
You have a natural 20.
Hey, more wild magic.
Yeah, the other hand is turning to cheese now, but at least I'm not stunned.
All hail the cheese touch.
What did we need?
You needed a 19.
Okay.
All right. Anyone not make a 19?
Penelope.
All right. Anyone who didn't make a 19, you are stunned and you take 27 points of thunder damage. And you drop anything that you are holding. You are stunned for 1 minute, and at the top of your turn, you can make a saving throw to try to get out of it.
How much damage was it?
27.
27.
27.
Yep.
That's Penelope and Alyndra didn't make it?
No, they drop to, well, they're stunned. They're just kind of frozen in place.
Mhm.
And you almost feel like you see amber start to grow on them at that moment.
So what exactly happened that caused that?
The roar.
Okay.
All right. And now we are on Briv. Briv, what are you doing?
I am definitely going to lunge forward and attack the lizard-like steel creature again.
Okay.
And
Its AC is 20.
well, that's good because that was the lowest roll I just had. So neither one of them were crits though. And I am going to go ahead. Oh man, I am running low. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use a couple of first level smites there.
Okay.
And so that means
And Orkira, you're on deck.
okay, so that does plus, there we go. Okay, so that does 32 points of damage between the two attacks.
Okay, 32 points of damage. And these were smites?
Yeah, first level smites. So, let's see, 10 points of that was the sword.
Gotcha. All right.
And this is on the stairwell, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, are we high up at this point when this happened, or are we just barely on the stairs?
Right when you started going up the stairs, yeah.
Okay, and the spider is behind us?
Yeah, directly behind.
Are they close to us at this point?
Yeah, they're
both of
close
them?
enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
okay.
can close the gap between any of them.
But they can reach through, like the space is big enough for that to exist, and so people can be beside me. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so what I actually want to at this point in time with Peerless Athlete, I want to try to jump over this thing and land on the other side of it with movement.
That's going to be very difficult. You're going to be. I don't know that you have enough room to jump over it in the stairwell. Well, it is a stairwell, so yeah, at disadvantage.
Okay, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
still try to do that because I'd like to be in that position.
All right.
Let's see. And I am pretty darn good at this athletics thing. Let's see. Okay. Disadvantage.
Orkira, you do get the sense that your hand of cheese will only affect inanimate objects, not necessarily creatures or something that's animated.
That's
mean,
a
it's a
17
construct.
still with disadvantage.
I think constructs were technically and still animate.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
17 with disadvantage. My jump distances are doubled right now.
Okay. 17 with advantage. All right. Yeah. You.
Disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh, with disadvantage. All right. You jump barely over it, and you kind of feel the blades kind of like nick the bottom of your shoes as you jump over it.
I needed a shave anyway.
All right.
And then I just want to flank it on the other side.
Okay. Orkira, what are you doing?
Well, if I get the sense that touching it with my cheese hand is not actually going to do anything, which looks hurt worse, the lizard creature or the spider?
This for sure. The steel lizard is the thing that has been hurt the most.
Okay.
By far.
All right. Yeah, I look up at the ceiling and I squint, and there's this glow that happens on the ceiling, and for a moment nothing happens, and then it goes as I cast Flame Strike on this thing.
Okay.
I need it to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 19. It's gonna take half damage on a failed save, so let me know if it failed or succeeded.
And what was the score that it needs to use?
Dex 19.
I am so glad that thou didst not do that 2 seconds earlier.
It did get a dex.
Yeah,
It
thank
did get
you.
it got a 19. Dead on.
All right. So it's gonna take this is already halved, so it's gonna take 7 fire damage, and that's a much better roll. 10 radiant damage, and as part of that, since I did fire damage, I'm going to use Warmth of the Flame, which is just a thing that I can do whenever I cast a first level spell or higher that does fire damage. One creature within your choice within 30 feet gets some health back. So a little bit of that fire that was on top of this creature jumps out. And Alyndra, you're going to get 5 health back.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then... Is it still alive?
It's definitely still alive. In fact, you are noticing, in particular, Alyndra, with your true sight, you're noticing that it is very resistant to all the damage attacks that are striking it at this time. It's reflecting a lot of the magic off of it. Huh?
Yeah, I would certainly.
You would know that
notice
if you were not like
stunned.
just frozen in place.
This is not. I'm not being put to sleep, right?
A stunned creature can speak haltingly, so
yeah.
And you don't lose concentration, so
There. Then don't. Magic, not fists. Please.
I will walk up to it and I will try to touch it and see what happens. I'll take my cheese hand and be like, "Oh, that's sticky." And just
Yeah, it does nothing. Yeah, sorry. But every time something drips off your hand, a piece of the floor turns to cheese.
Yeah. I would
All right.
love. Do I get the sense it's just this hand or anything I touch?
You get the sense that probably anything you touch will turn to cheese. So you're leaving little cheese footprints everywhere you go.
There's a moment in where she's gonna reach out and grab her book, and then she's like, "Oh, damn it!" And then she does nothing.
Yeah, any non-magical object. Widdle, it's you now. It's your turn.
You know, sometimes you just need to be held, and I cast Hold Person on both the steel dragon and the spider. They have to make a wisdom save of 17 or higher.
And
I
what
don't
does
think Hold Person's gonna work on them.
Yeah, it's a monster.
not
You need
people.
to cast Hold
Darn
Monster.
it! It says humanoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not humanoids.
They're not
Yeah.
humanoid. They're,
Nope,
they're
I totally missed that part.
Yep, Old
Thank you.
monster is what you would need. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Alyndra, you get a sense that they are resistant to magic.
Okay.
resistant to magic and physical damage.
Not physical damage, just magic.
You said that they were resistant to getting hit by the physical attacks, I thought.
Yeah, so far it's been mainly physical attacks. Sorry, I should have said, like, the magic
So-
keeps
so-
on wafting off of them. every
so
time
it's
someone
magic they're
attacks it.
resistant to, not
Yes.
physical attacks.
Yes.
Okay, I will clarify that for everybody then. So
Will?
fists, not magic.
What did she say? Magical fists?
No.
I mean, okay.
Fists. Hit hard.
Hit with fist. Okay.
Cast fist.
I'm gonna cast fist. I don't know. Maybe I'll try punching one of these things. Alyndra said fists.
Let me know what you're doing.
Weapons too.
Oh, weapons. Okay. Well, I've got a dagger that I can use.
Okay, you want to make an attack roll
No, but
with a weapon?
yeah. Gosh, I never use weapons, so I actually do not know how to do that in DDP. What would I roll
If
to...
you go into your
What
equipment,
kind of
you can
weapon?
click on, make sure you have the weapon equipped. So there's a little square next to it. You just click that.
Mhm.
Once it's equipped, you can just, it'll give you the roll and the damage on the front actions page.
Okay. Okay, there's my dagger.
And just to also be clear, these creatures are taking some of the magic.
They are
damage.
absolutely still taking some of the damage. So,
Okay.
Will, like,
Mhm.
if you are using a dagger, you're probably still going to be making a lot less damage than, say, a spell. Even though it's only taking half of the damage from a spell, your spells are still far more effective than a single dagger in your hands.
Okay, well, I have a dagger now. I'm I'm glad we got that out of the way.
And it's always
I-
good to have a dagger.
I will cast Fireball.
Okay. you cast Fireball. What is the save for this? And are you can you sculpt enough around your friends?
Oh, yeah. The save is Dex 17.
Okay.
Also, we're in a tree.
Are these creatures large?
They are both large. Yep.
Not bigger though in a size category.
They are both
Okay.
large.
Just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, so I will sculpt the spell so that it doesn't actually hit any of my friends, and also to prevent it from touching the ground to make
Okay.
sure I don't light our environment on fire.
Well, you're currently in a stone staircase, so you're not at danger
Oh,
of
okay.
that.
Okay,
And it got a 19. Is that a save?
that is a save.
Okay, go and roll your damage.
46.
46 points of damage. Okay. So it takes half that, so 23, and then half of that. All right.
Half of 23?
Yeah.
I would have done the same amount of damage with my dagger.
But it wouldn't have looked half as epic.
No, probably not.
Yeah. And how do you cast the fireball? The fireball just kind of sculpts around everybody and you push people out of the way? Is that the typical Widdle thing?
As you see me cast fireball, you see just this little blur of silver run past the fireball to move all of her friends out of the way. And you see her kind of running in a circle, kind of crouching beneath this ball of fire to prevent it from touching the environment.
Okay. You do so. And Freely, you already established that you're ahead.
Yeah, and then there's me, and then the dragon, and then Briv on the other side of the dragon, because we got it pinned down.
Yeah.
I have a bonus action
Okay, what are you doing with your
I would
bonus?
like to use. Because I got these nifty lenses in my goggles, and there's a series of gears and coils that conduct heat and light. So as a bonus action, I would like to use this as Crown of Stars.
You would have to cast Crown of Stars. Did you cast it already? If not, yeah, that's two
Sorry,
leveled
there's like
spells.
so many new things happening right now because it
No,
says, yeah, I think you might
Lot.
have to cast it first, and then you can use a bonus action to send one of the motes.
Yeah, you just can't you can't cast 2 leveled spells in a turn. You could do a spell and a cantrip, but
Mhm.
since you fireballed, you can't do that as well. That's the
Yep.
challenge.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Just getting my lenses ready for next time.
Okay.
It's a lot.
All right. And now the spider is going to act. Penelope Half-Pint. Oh,
Yeah.
why is nothing happening? Okay, let's
'Cause
go
I
do this
win.
old school way. That was weird.
Is it attacking her?
It is absolutely attacking her. It gets
That's-
a 28 to hit.
They're more than 5 feet away, right? Because we're kind of at opposite ends, right?
Yeah, you're at opposite ends. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Does that
Okay.
mean it comes closer to hit me? Is
Yes.
it a melee attack? Okay. Okay, it hits.
Okay. Sorry, this new feature is not working. You take 16 points of slashing damage.
Mhm.
Strikes at you again. It's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So, yay for the DM. That means a wild magic surge for somebody in chat right now. You take 30 points of damage.
Bring it on.
Flashing.
Bring it
And
on. I will get my revenge.
Thou dost eat damage for breakfast.
a ray of energy shoots out of one of its multifaceted eyes and strikes you at 60 feet. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
Yikes. It's a 7. Bye, everybody.
You are paralyzed for 1 minute. You can repeat your saving throw at the end of each of your turns
At the end. Oh,
to end
ew.
this effect. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We are at the top. Oh, wait, we're at Alyndra.
Yeah, I get a save, right?
Yeah.
Also, full disclosure, the dragon never did anything. Like, we beat it
The
up
dragon
a lot.
Orkira. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the dragon. Well, I mean, yes, the dragon Orkira, but also the robot dragon that Briv and I are beating on didn't do anything.
Oh, I thought it
It,
was
it's
one of the
because
elves.
it's
it
stunned.
roared and paralyzed.
Oh,
a bunch of
the
people.
paralyzed-
Yeah.
oh,
But
that
isn't-
roar was
wasn't
that?
Penelope
Okay.
stunned too? Wasn't? Am I making that
She
up?
she went before the stun happened.
Okay.
And then got beat up and
So the
restunned.
save is a con save, yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna have Griff go assist whoever is making their next the next physical attack on it,
Okay.
and I will. Stairs.
You see Amber start to crawl over Alyndra at that moment. All right. So we are top. Freely, what are you doing?
So since Briv and I have this thing on, we have it flanked. That's advantage, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna draw my the moon blade in my other hand, and we're gonna double 2-weapon attack. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep my shield out because I don't want to get headed. But I'm gonna attack twice. That is going to be a 28 to hit. No, 26 to hit, which I guess is plenty, and a dirty 20. Is that enough? I guess a dirty 20 is enough, right?
Yeah, dirty 20 is totally enough.
I'm going to drop 2 level 1 smites on this thing. Actually, am I going to drop 2 level 1 smites? Hang on, let me see how many I got left.
Yeah. As you are doing so, Orkira, you fall immediately prone onto the ground with your cheesy hand, and everything you hit on the ground turns to cheese. Everything spills out of your pockets. Anything that isn't magical is starting to become cheese as well. Unless it's
So-
something that you really don't want to lose.
Is this when it says pockets? Everything is in my
We just
handy
established
haversack.
everything's in your pack, right?
Everything's in my handy haversack, with the exception of my book, which is clipped to my side.
Okay.
What does my handy haversack open up and spill out?
It does. Yeah. This is a wild magic surge from
I
chat, so
I
I'm
know,
going
I
to
know,
say
that's-
they get what they get.
I know.
Pockets are implied.
marshmallows.
I have I'll have a question to send you in chat then.
Okay.
Thankfully, I rolled pretty well on both of those. So I'm dropping level 2 smites on this thing.
Okay.
So the first one was 43 points of damage. The second one is 33 points of damage. 43 and 33. And Freely's just go down.
Yeah, you're just striking the teeth over and over again, and it just seems to take a pounding. Its head is denting in further in, and more teeth seem to get knocked out, but it's still up and moving. Penelope, Penelope, Half-Pint, what are you doing?
I guess I gotta make a con save.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. It's a dirty 20.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you're out of it. You're no longer... Yeah.
Can't hold me down. I'll get you next round.
All right, Briv, what are you doing?
I am, I suppose, attacking the lizard creature.
All right, and you have advantage.
Yep. Okay. So that's 27 with advantage there, and that's a natural 20. On fire! On fire. All right, so I'm running very low on spell slots, but I am going to still use a first level on that normal hit and a third level, my last remaining one there, for the critical hit. So
okay,
I will start doing all of the damage here.
All right, and next on deck is Orkira, theoretically.
What do you mean theoretically?
I mean, you're rolling around and turning the world into cheese.
Okay, so I have a dumb question. If I touch the floor, does that count?
The floor is cheese.
Okay.
Where you're touching it is cheese. Yes.
I would. Okay. Is it going to be an action to touch the floor?
No.
In a specific spot?
It's becoming cheese as you are laying in it, and you are slowly sinking in the cheese.
Okay, perfect.
Not like, you're not going to die right away.
Okay. Well, yeah. When Briv is done.
Okay, that's going to be 88 points total damage. And let's see, it looks like 22 of that was like normal slashing damage.
All right. How do you kill this thing?
All right, so I have jumped over behind it, and it kind of goes, it looks like it's about to recharge for one of those roar things, and I am going to basically like snap its jaws and like pull its jaws open a little bit more, and then basically I'm like, hold this, and then I like put my head up there and do some metal to like, kind of protect my head while I hold it, and then I grab my sword, spin it, and then down its throat.
Okay, yes, you violently, like, you hear, like, even bolts, like, pop and snap as you pull its jaw open and teeth break, and then you shove your greatsword down its gullet, and you just hear it scraping against everything that's important inside of this creature, and the magical light inside of its glowing red eyes dies, and slowly all of its metal body starts falling to pieces. And it is dead. Anyone who was affected by it, you are no longer stunned.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I move over closer to them, but now no need.
It's Penelope, right?
Yep.
Alyndra.
Yeah, Penelope was. No, Penelope was hit by the spider, so we're on Orkira.
Okay. I'm not going to grab any of my stuff yet, even though there's a part of the back of Orkira's brain which is now in full-on panic mode, as she had a lot in her anti-haversack. But she is going to move over as quickly as possible, and I would like to touch the floor under the spider and turn it to brie.
Are they still heated with heat metal? Are they going to melt through?
I dropped that concept.
Yeah.
Also, it's a giant metal spider on brie. I would like it to sink into the floor like quicksand.
All right. Go ahead. What's your spellcast DC?
This is gonna be awesome.
Ooh.
19.
Thank you all for tuning in. We're done.
Joke. That's the kind of joke Brie Larson would make.
I'd like her. Okay.
What is your spell DC?
19. I would like to get this cheese off of me.
This is the weirdest thing to ever happen. Yes. The ground around it turns into cheese, and the spider immediately sinks with a thud to the bottom of the ground.
I know you could fondue it.
And the spider.
This is all Velveeta.
I'm gonna Asiago.
Oh my god.
You've been holding on to those.
Well, here we go.
It's the last time I make you a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, the room smells of cheese and fiery metal and fireball and smites. I don't know what smite smells, but probably like creatine. Alyndra, you do. Penelope, you do kind of you're knocked out of the stun for a second.
I am out of the stun.
Yeah, you are. That's right. You actually saved. I apologize. So you're out of the stun.
Are we still in initiative, or is that take the spider out?
The spider is in cheese, but you can hear it moving around in the cheese.
Which just makes it worse because it gets into all of its joints.
But that's okay, because that's cheese spiders behind us. Right. Is my arm? Do I think I can now touch stuff again without making
the
it turn
spider
cheese?
can teleport.
Yeah.
Well, it's not its turn here. That's why I'm asking. Like,
it's turn. Yeah, it's we're on Widdle. Widdle, what are you doing?
Well
sorry. Yeah. We're still in combat technically. Widdle, what are you doing? Yeah, so you can hear the spider.
I think Orkira's gonna do another thing.
Yeah, because you said it wasn't an action to just touch the floor, and so.
Okay, that's fine. Fair.
All right, so if now I'm free of cheese curses, I want to grab my book, and I want to cast. I'm not casting. I'm channeling Divinity, Explosion of Life, and so everything around me bursts into light in a 30-foot radius, and everybody's gonna get a D8 of temporary hit points right now, which I'm gonna roll. So everybody gets 5 temporary hit points, and then as a bonus action, now that I can hold my book again and do things, I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word, and so everybody in 60 feet of me. Including me, gets 7 real hit points back. So you get 5 temps and 7 real, and now I am done. Thank you, Widdle. I appreciate it.
Okay, Widdle, what are you doing?
It was worth the wait. Thanks, Orkira.
You're welcome.
You and Alyndra Widdle in particular hear the sound of a dimension door being opened at this moment. What are you doing?
Oh, no, you don't. And she aims a fireball at the puddle of cheese that the spider is in.
Gross. Okay, so what?
Just gonna boil
I will
this
say
thing.
that because it's in the cheese, I'm going to give it a disadvantage on the dexterity saving throw.
Yes. Have you ever been submerged in cheese? I mean, it definitely requires disadvantage.
I've yet to have
so
that
many
nightmare.
questions, Adam.
Sounds like a Gouda time.
Well, that's a 5 plus 3. Let's see if it does worse. No, it did not do worse than that. All right, go and roll your damage.
39.
All right, it takes half of that in fire damage, and the cheese just starts boiling and melting and creates a crust around the spider.
Different circumstances, this would be delightful.
What are you all? It's casting Dimension Door, and it opens the Dimension Door outside of the cheese, directly where it was above the cheese, but it's still encrusted with cheese and flailing about as it comes out of the Dimension Door.
Spell, or is this an innate ability?
It's an innate ability.
But it's casting it, and it's opening a Dimension Door above the cheese, so it just drops back onto the cheese.
No,
because the floor is cheese.
It was
Or
smart
the
enough
cheese.
It moves back on the other side of the cheese because you did touch the floor in front of it, so now it's on the wrong side of the cheese. So you have a moat of cheese between you and the spider.
Excuse me, sir. There is no wrong side of cheese, okay?
We are always on the right of cheese.
I've got one more thing I want to try.
Okay, other than fireball?
Yes, I know. I'm outside my comfort zone. I'm gonna try Crown of Stars again.
You can't. You
as
just
a
cast
bonus
Fireball.
action. But
You can't
how does
fireball.
this thing work?
You can't. You
have
can't.
to cast it as an action.
Spells.
Yeah, you can't cast 2 spells
So
in a turn.
To use the bonus bit
Oh,
of Crown
oh,
of Stars,
I
you have
wanna-
to cast the
I'm
spell
just gonna
Crown of Stars,
I'm gonna cast
and
it
then
next
on your
time
bonus
if I have a
action you
chance.
use
Yeah. All right.
the goodie.
I want to use it so bad.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. So this spider-like creature is confused and trying to wipe off its eyes, and it walks forward and like starts sinking in the cheese and like backs up. What do? Do you stay and fight, or do you run ahead?
The moment there's a gap, just push up the stairs. Yeah. Let's go. It could have
Okay, you start
dimension doored in
running?
front of us and it didn't, so let's go.
Rambling to push all of my stuff back into the handicap
Griff
sack.
will
I'm just
help,
like,
and do you want me to cast a mage hand and help?
I
Do we
could
have
use all the
time?
help I can get. This is my entire life.
I'll
And
cast
I'm-
a mage hand and
No, no, no,
start
no, no,
grabbing
no, no, no.
everything and throwing it into Orkira's back.
Okay.
And are we out of combat?
You're about to not be.
Mhm.
Okay. Penelope is gonna just quickly. She says,
Alright, you guys, I don't want this thing coming after us again. Gonna give it one more try. Go on without me.
and she's gonna turn and she's gonna say,
Okay. No magic, huh? No magic, no magic. Okay.
she's gonna cast Wall of Thorns on it
Yes.
because that is piercing damage.
Oh, weird.
and it's a wall of thorns covered in melting cheese too.
Yeah. You cast Wall of Thorns on it. Thorns erupt all over it. Tell me how you do this.
Penelope just throws her hands down onto the ground and it starts to like shake, and then these thorns just erupt underneath it, probably through the cheese, I'm guessing.
So cheesy thorns erupt all over the stairwell, entangling the spider, and the spider screams. Does it do any amount of damage on the initial cast?
It does. Dexterity saving throw, DC 17.
Which has
Cheesy
disadvantage.
thorns are my favorite snack. I haven't had
Oh,
them
that
in
was a 20.
forever.
That was an actual natural 20.
Really?
But yeah, it did.
Oh,
It did get its dex save though.
On both?
Disadvantage.
On
So we
disadvantage.
have still coming a crit from the spider and a crit from Briv, correct?
Yeah, we just got.
Yeah, oh, there we go.
The
Oh, good.
crit from the spider just came in, and it's hot off the press.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one to have.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Especially now, so close to the end of the episode, we're just gonna run anyway. Why not?
Thank you,
Suddenly the
Ashelon
spider-
6023.
Spider like has all these thorns erupt all around it and stops. And looks at you and this just wanders away. Seamlessly like just no longer knows why it's there or in the thorns, and it tries to scrape its way out of the thorns, but it's just walking away. And it like scrapes up and takes damage and looks around and wanders. It like walks down the hallway.
That's
and then
right,
walks
you
back.
better run.
Should we be concerned?
No,
Yeah,
no,
a
let's
wild
go.
magic surge strikes it, and it seems completely confused as to what or anything is going on.
I'm gonna come up behind after I've gotten everything in the bag, and I come to Penelope and tap her on the shoulder and be like, "That was cheesy awesome!" And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it twice because once is gonna be out of my feet and once is gonna be the other way. So you're gonna get 13 health back.
You're casting it
Thank
out of your
you.
feet?
Yes, I am. I take my foot and I like nudge her a little bit with it. I will run with that, sure.
You'll run with your feet.
Mm-hmm.
A tiny baby griffin lands on your shoulder, Briv, due to another ununderstandable magical wild surge, and appears on your shoulder. I will tell anything you want me to tell.
I beg the pardon?
Do you wish me to send you a message? Send a message to someone for you?
Sure. I
But
would
like not too far away?
Not too far. How far canst thou go?
Really specifically 25 miles.
Okay, I want this is what I want thee to say. I want thee to go and find the Norn, and I want thou to tell them, we art coming for thee all. Thou shalt start to quiver in thine boots.
You're broken
Huzzah.
off at some point. I think you miss your huzzah, but I'll allow it. Yeah, it flies off. I will tell them. And it flies up the stairs.
And we follow it. Briv, that was brilliant.
Exactly.
You
That
are
was a little meta for
You're
Adam,
all
but-
outrunning the tiny animal. So you all are running up the stairs.
I will whatever. I will pick it up and I will run with it and just be like, just tell me where to turn. Up the stairs.
It is a heat-sinking missile to the Norn. Actually, like you just kind of like I will allow you to tie a little piece of string to it, and it is just a homing beacon. And you are following this tiny baby griffin as it goes up and down the stairs, through hallways, through mazes. Orkira, you still have your locate creature up as well, and this tiny baby griffin is steering you true, and then you through what looks like almost like a closet door on the side, you open this oak panel door, and there is the court of the Norn. All three of them turn high up from their thrones and look down at you, and that's where we're going to leave the game. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching the game. Thank you so much for surviving the combat. I know it was very gnarly and nasty. These were two terrible, evil, monstrous creatures. And thank you for all the amazing 20s. That is true. I have learned that.
Not a good place for a wizard.
Not a good place for cheese. No, it's a great place for a wizard, but yeah, I'm so
Always
sorry
a
that your
good place
fireball
for
turned
cheese.
into a dagger in terms of damage. But yes, they were both resistant to magical damage. So, and if you're wondering why the spider got confused, apparently Todd was told that you suddenly forget what you were doing for 1 minute. I thought maybe instead of me walking away from the game and watering my lawn, it would be better if I just made the spider forget what it was doing instead. So let's go around the room. Orkira Ildrex, played by Lauren Urban.
Hi.
Who are you and what do you do?
Are you asking me, or you're asking the person who sits in the back of my head the whole time?
The back of the head.
Oh, okay, all right. Hi, I'm Lauren Irvin. I'm the community manager for Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. You can find me on Twitter as OboLauren. You can find me playing a version of this character who also likes cheese, but isn't quite as powerful on Sundays on D4 on the Rock Punch ATL channel at 4 o'clock Pacific. You can also find me on the Sketching Hour, which is a show where I talk a lot while two amazing artists draw amazing things, and I just keep on talking. I'm also the DM for Dungeon Drunks, which I keep forgetting to say, and then I get yelled at by very, very kind people. So thank you.
Jen Kretchmer, who unfortunately has been the on the wrong end of stun all for most of the game. We appreciate you.
It's all good. It happens. The dice come for us all at some point.
Yeah.
Hi, I am Jen Kretchmer. You can find me on Twitter as @DreamWisp. You can find me streaming on Twitch as DreamWispJen. I am a writer, producer, actor, one of the authors on Candlekeep Mysteries. I'm the creator of the Accessibility in Gaming Resource Guide, which you can find on my pinned tweet on Twitter. I have a couple of new things coming up. On Friday, we have the premiere of Vampire the Nightlife, which is an all-new Vampire the Masquerade show through Renegade. Yeah, well, I'm not Ventrue, so don't worry. BJ's gonna kill us all.
You know what really sucks? Vampire's named Victor.
Oh.
That's weird. My headphones just cut out.
No, but blood. It's blood.
No,
like he
it's
sucks.
just I just turned on a nonsense filter all of a sudden. You guys quit making sense. I don't know. That's
You're still
I'm
salty
sorry,
that
Jen.
Atlantis cube.
I didn't mean to stop.
Yeah,
interrupt your spiel.
It's all good. The only other thing I have is Monday. I am playing Juliet in a Romeo and Juliet. We're going to do a modern and the classical text side by side. The modern text is going to be in a LARP. We're doing a bunch of fun scenes. It's not the whole play, but it's a bunch of fun scenes. I will have all of that info posted on my socials.
Awesome. Meagan Kenreck.
Hello, everybody. I am Meagan Kenreck, and you can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Meagan Kenreck. You can also find me over on Todd Kenreck's YouTube channel, where we talk about all things D&D.
And Adam Bradford, I think you have something to do with this.
Yeah, I am Adam. I am the Chief Development Officer at Demiplane. We had some a new feature release today. I think when we had some technical difficulties earlier, you got a little sneak preview of full screen mode, being able to clap the sidebars. So always working on continuous improvement and enhancements to the platform. Much more to come. Check it out at demiplane.com. And you can also catch me on Twitter at BadEyeAdam.
And did we give you a chance, Freely? Also known as B-Dave.
B-Dave Walters, proud representative of the clans of kings, which has had centuries to get used to the peasantry not understanding their proper place.
The undisputed Baron of the Valley.
You can find me all over the interwebs, wherever fine streaming content can be located, including soon season 5 of LA by Night. Thursdays, 4 p.m. Pacific for the Black Dice Society on D&D Twitch and YouTube, and the Into the Motherlands Kickstarter still going for 11 more days. If you haven't had a chance, check it out. We're about to break 250 grand today and unlock another stretch goals. Thank you very much.
Yay. And I am your dungeon master who likes to punish their players in combat, apparently. What?
Oh, we skipped Hope.
Oh, I skipped Hope. I am really terrible.
We started the session without Hope.
Sorry.
There was just no hope today. No hope.
No hope. There was no hope. Hope LaVelle?
Yeah, hi. I'm Hope LaVelle. You can follow me on Twitter at @TheHopeLaVelle. You can also listen to me play D&D if you like podcasts on Attackers of Opportunity, wherever you can find podcasts. Okay, now it's your turn.
I'm so sorry. I feel terrible. I interrupted the hope. I'm the creative manager over at C&E Games for Idle Champions. I do live streams. I have a wonderful YouTube channel with my wife where we talk about D&D things. I also make videos on occasion for Wizards of the Coast now, depending on how weird and bizarre it is. You may be seeing those on Twitter and the YouTubes lately, and you may see a bunch more of them. And I get to Dungeon Master all these lovely people who I stunned over and over again and will feel guilty about because I internalize as a DM, but
You're
I like
stunning.
the cheese. That's true. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you so much for the amazing wild magic surges that are inexplicable and strange. They make the game extra fun. So thank you so much for watching. Cheese hand.
Bye.
Later,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.